A most... If we make it back to the real world, speak with me again and we can head off on that little wind map adventure. Yes, yes. I'm waiting for you to follow the map we found after using the furnace. I'm sure it will jog my memory and maybe... Ha! I'm looking forward to this. Remembering things long forgotten is like getting to open a gift twice. More memories are hidden in this rock. Interesting. I see things so clearly now. Interesting. No actual destination, but my memory is plotted again. Good job. Well, another exciting adventure. No new devices to build, but I have more than just memories to show for it this time. Exotic fuel for the furnace. I hung a net out. Wait, I have nets? Yes, I do. I have a lot of things. Oh, good thing, too. We can use this stuff. With the proper configurations, these new elements... I see what you mean. It does seem to be a rather complicated number of hoops to go through just for some shiny baubles, even if baubles are always nice to have. Perhaps more will be revealed with further operation of the furnace, like how the map for the last trip appeared. There must be some plan in place. Lord Lao wouldn't leave such a thing unattended for no reason, much as I would never leave the marvelous dragonfly at the side of the road. Right. Yes, what? No, I have not had any new insights. There were a few simple symbols on one of the larger furnace gears. I made a note. Certainly. A Well, given the rather fantastic nature of the furnace, I would bet that whoever has them doesn't really know what they are for. You found one previously in an unrelated endeavor. I'm afraid that is just the kind of continued uncertainty we will have to deal with. Keep your eyes open. Very well.
I suppose it is good that the Lotus Assassin Executioner accepted you. I wish I felt... Will you be heading to the Lotus Assassin Fortress soon? When you are through there, the princess will... At least... I don't want to seem ungrateful for her help, but having Silk Fox here is causing me some concern. I mean, she is the daughter of the Emperor, and we do not know his role in Master Li's capture. Can she be trusted? To you, perhaps, but not to me. I think I am perceived as a rival, but no one has told me what the game is. The princess? The daughter of the Emperor is jealous of me? What could I possibly have that would make her jealous? What does a woman from the borderlands have that the princess herself does not? Well, that is just foolish, isn't it? You have always been a good friend to me, but I never meant... I mean, I couldn't... No, I should have more control over this. This is too uncertain. Not when you can leave whenever you want. I prefer to have more control over myself, and as much control... Silk Fox, or whatever she wants to be called, is an unknown I can't compensate for. I can't stay in balance if I don't know what she represents. You and I, we talk and share thoughts, but she forces me to consider... Don't you dare! Oh, you tease so much, I don't know what to do with you. Or perhaps it is me. For all the trouble I think we will have a great deal more to discuss in the coming... Until then, thank you for being so understanding. Don't go...
My prescient pretty has an uncanny knack for derailing my plans, in case you haven't already noticed. I have tried several times to leave, but it always fails miserably. Some say there are spirits out there that masquerade as people, and I suspect she may be one of them. She has my... One time, I tried to sneak away while she was delivering a special order of buns to her uncle's family. As I started to leave, I slipped on some oil and broke my arm. Still, I put my arm in a sling and was continuing on my way when I was run down by a rogue bun cart. When I came to, my wife had returned and was in a foul mood. Apparently, everyone she had visited died from food poisoning. But why not her? I mean, I'm sure she ate at least one of the buns I sent. I am saying no such thing. It is simply my lot in life to be given into the care of a demon whose sole sustenance comes from sucking the very life from my body and soul. Soup, anyone?
Always happy to help. What do Dawnstar has been telling me about Two Rivers, the Swamp, and Gal the Lesser. I was sorry to hear about your town and your friends. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Why? Details aside, you're fighting the Empire as a whole when you oppose the Lotus Assassins, Death's Hand, or the Emperor's will. I know all about your village and your master, and that explains some of it. What it doesn't explain is your drive, your strength. What gives you that? A village was destroyed just to capture one man. You're right. That loss was unnecessary and unforgivable. I know you're going to follow Silk Fox's plans to find a way into the Assassin's Den. It won't... It's what happens after you find a way in that has me worried. I knew men and women who were drawn to the Lotus Assassins, and the few who made it back out were different. They acted like they didn't know us, or just didn't care if we lived or died. It's hard to say if there's even a difference to the Lotus Assassin. I know you'll be fine. The Assassins will be lucky if you don't bring the place down around their ears. Just be sure not to tip your hand before you're ready. That's all in the future, though. We should keep at what we're doing. There's a lot left to tackle before we're done.
Excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Anything is better than waiting around in the camp.
Irkana, Unikasuria, Niato Nanapadi Irovir, Koni Uknawata Ir, Sa Ir Yakowak, Coconato Siri Panonenico. Uno will na no pa Irsu, Isarayo. Konir Puk no Sankut Nano Wana Napir, Irkana, Unikasurir Kwana no Kasairi, Sata Tawi Ir, Wanawa Vukuno Sukut Nia Awafawa Ears. Wowo Sun Pununo, Yapapap Nasia Uirs, Usair Coconato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Coconato Siri Panonenico. Niato Nanapadi Irovir, Koni Uknawata Ir. Wuno will na no pa irsu, Isarayo, Konir Puk no Sankut Nano Wana Napir. Sata Tawi Ir, Wanawa Vukuno Sukut Nia Up. Wuno will na no pa irsu, Isarayo, Konir Puk no Sankut Nano Wana Napir. Uno year will so was a wushin. Woke was a year so koyo ni uksa irsawa. Ipanar nuko iwa ir nikasanarir iruro ni nuasa irkana. Wuno will na no pa irsu, Isarayo, Konir Puk no Sankut Nano Wana Napir. Ikirnik Tine Piru, Wo Iferek Uk Sun Puno, Usair Coconato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafato Niato Nonapa, Usair Coconato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shaf.
You know, far be it from me to presume, but I have an idea of how we might be able to solve this problem. My glorious wife's third cousin is a minor official in the Ministry of Harmony. I know a little something of the way Judge Fang conducts his business. All of Fang's ministers bring him an honor gift when they go to see him, an offering given as a sign of respect, a bribe, some might call it. If we replace Sheng's honor gift with something insulting, rare turtle eggs, for example, Fang would be so outraged he'd refuse to even listen to Sheng's report. admit there are still some details yet to be worked out, but acquiring the eggs is easy. I have some here that you...
You have turtle eggs? Here? After just saying they are very rare?
Well, I was saving them for my coming anniversary. You buy early if you want them to be... right. It doesn't really matter, does it? There are more daunting problems to consider. For example, how will you sneak past Sheng's guards to make the switch?
We should just kill Shen. Nice.
Would you want us to kill Fang and his guards too? Slaughter everyone? Not only does it seem excessive, but I don't think that's... Maybe we should investigate Fang in the arena first. We might be able to stop him from getting that report without hurting Shen. It's up to you how we handle this. Remember that...
What am I going to do? What? Oh, You're the one... I am Hingu, a mechanic and a businessman. However, I have had some trouble attaining parts of late. My previous associate went on a trip to retrieve valuable parts and never returned. I need someone brave, someone who is a capable pilot. The missions I have are dangerous. I will pay you good silver, and I can sell you parts for your...
What? Make it better? This is the finest ship...
I have been working on flyers since they first started appearing in the Empire. I take these rickety contraptions and make them...
Rickety? There has never been a flyer more solid than the marvelous dragonfly. Rickety. Your wits are the only thing rickety around here. What? The marvelous dragon...
I have some supplies in the North Provinces that I need to pick up immediately. If you could bring me those supplies, I'd have the parts necessary. Very good. Here's your wind map. It'll show you where to go. I'll... You have returned. Not bad. You brought back the supplies and you took... There were some great flyer parts among those supplies. Would you like to have a look at them? Yes, of course. So, excellent. I am most pleased. The prefect of Shandang County will be glad to hear he has an escort. There are many raiders between. Get the prefect home safely, and I will reward you well. The prefect is on. The prefect is anxious to be going.
Don't let them hit us. I just finished this thing.
Excellent work. I see you were able to dispatch a few of the... Would you like to see some of my up? Yet. I have received word that my associate is alive, if not well. Fly to the destination on the wind map and destroy anyone who would... The area you will be flying into is private land, and by right, only the Emperor's... Be careful.
Careful now, you'll dent something. Okay, another impact and we start losing pieces. Abandon the fight.
done it. Chang, I regret I have no more missions for you. Yet...
You must go to the Lotus Assassin Fortress like we agreed. The Inquisitor will have some task that needs addressed.
They say you're in good with the guild. You're allowed. I know you have a brilliant career to attend. I know you're allowed to go freely into the back room past Kui's office. There's a merchant in the back named Sweet Poison Lynn. She has connections. I want to expand my operation, but without the guild's approval and protection, I can only take very small bets. I spoke to some of the lesser guild members. It took me some time to save up the silver, but I have the fee. If you could go in there and pay her on my... I would never do that. I'd be shut down or worse in a heartbeat. And there's too many people. The guild rewards those who can prove that people... A richer game with higher bets, of course. I'm sorry. My thanks. You should run back there.
What do you... Dao Shen? He has angled for a long time for our permission to run a larger game. He's on... I was wondering if he'd be resourceful enough. One of my associates has already told him of the cost in... His payment? Good. Give it to me, and I'll send someone to go discuss the... Magical enhance...
I'm not really in the mood. Get rid of him? Really? I was hoping you wanted to kill him. The world would be a better place with that disgusting pig dead and buried. But as much as I want to see his bloated corpse floating in the gutter, I hope Fang gets what he deserves. No. Even if I... Well, I'll help you.
The Inquisitors prefer subtle...
It'd be easier to kill him. Fang's reputation is already as dirty as it can get. As long as it doesn't get in the way of his job, everybody just turns a... Well, every document Judge Fang approves has to be stamped with his Imperial ring. Losing the ring is a major offense. And if it was revealed he lost the ring during one of his sexual escapades, even Fang...
What are you doing here, Breezes? You know I don't like it when people see us together in public.
Don't be mad, my mighty and manly Fang. I was just hoping we could go upstairs for a bit. I've got a treat for you. Here's a hint. They're silk.
I'm surprised you're so eager after last night. I'm glad to see you're finally becoming more receptive to my special needs. Well done, Breezes. If a little tame for my tastes. I think tonight you should wear the blindfold. I have some interesting surprises in store for you.
Here's the ring. Fang will do anything to keep people from finding out he lost it to a whore, even if it means resigning his post. Show the ring to his guards and they'll let you through. I better disappear for a while, but make sure you tell him where you got it.
Look, we already... Yeah, if he doesn't get his daily... How did you get... You better go talk to Fang about that ring. Yeah, we don't want any part of this.
Some of these new fights can be delightfully savage. Damn it! Do you mind? How can I enjoy the crack of bone, the screams? Or are you here to offer me your services for later? I generally prefer women, but I might branch out. I simply believe in... But I can... My ring? But how... That harlot. I should have suspected something when she came to me willingly. Usually... Well, it seems you have me in an awkward position. I can't... So, what is it... Of course. Now I understand. I should have known something like this would happen. They tried... Are you proud of yourself? Bowing? You think I'm an evil man, don't you? You think my soul is... The Lotus Assassins destroyed me. But now that I am gone, I wonder... My resignation is on the table. Take it and stamp it with my...
So, things are looking up, and you've made doubly certain of it by aiding both. Everything is in place. I'll have my evidence again. I don't want...
Before you say a thing, fantastic news. I can up the bets. Now you can... Thank you again for paying the fee from your own silver. Now that we can play for larger bets, let's say we set up a game. That's what I was waiting to hear. How you did? Let's see. Not enough. Let's say... Thanks again.
Get out of my kitchen.
There you are. The governor sent Ho Chong, one of his lapdogs, to oversee the trial. He took you there? That's incredible. That's remarkable.
Ha! That doesn't prove a thing. Pieces of paper can be bought and sold just like anything. Just like anyone.
I'm afraid you're quite mistaken, Chandlerling. This proves a great many things, including your guilt. I never suspected the slavers were so well connected.
Let me see that. Well, and you, Chandler Ling, will come with me for sentencing.
It's all a lie. You don't know what you're doing. You're all making a very big mistake.
Thank you. Thank you for risking yourself to help me. If there's anything I can do to repay you, please ask. I don't really have that much in the way of silver. They're not here, of course. Come and find me in the scholar...
Well, at least that's out of the way. Now we need to find evidence of our own. Unless you've forgotten completely about Death's Hand and my father.
Do you really think we'll find Second Brother here in the city?
Why ask me? I don't even want to be here. Second Brother probably decided he didn't want to listen to Master Radiant anymore, and left to get...
Never! Second Brother is devoted to Master Radiant. If anything,
What? You di-
Quiet, you worms. You're here to look for Second Brother, not bicker like school children. Now get moving.
You're a fool if you believe what Master Smiling Hawk teaches. Brute force is not always the best way to win a battle.
Oh, and Master Radiant's ways are better? I don't think so. Brute force is the only way to get what you want, and I can prove it.
How?
I'll show you. Hey you! What do you think you're doing here? Get out of... Ha! You sound like my weakling friend. Now, how about you? You don't hear so well, do you? Come on, let's teach.
Longsword, legendary strike. Iron Palm. You will fall here. Legendary strike.
Peace, third brother. That is... Enough. Leave us, third brother, before you disgrace the school and yourself, and take these novices with you. I'm very sorry about that. We are not accustomed to having visitors. My name is First Brother Kai. Welcome to the Black Leopard School. No, nothing more than usual. Normally this kind of thing would never happen. Fortunately, you seemed more than capable of handling the situation. I would not normally ask, but would you be... Excellent. I must speak with the masters on your behalf. Good news. Master Radiant agreed to let you join. A rare honor indeed. In fact, he would like to meet with you once you have proven yourself. First, however, Master Radiant wants to ensure that your fight against the novices was not just luck. You must now defeat... Good. A positive attitude will win you. You have proven you can defeat our novices. Now you must prove yourself against the brothers. The brothers have trained long and are second only in skill to the masters. Sixth brother is the least skilled, so you will start with him. Work your way... Second brother is not here. For now, you must face...
I must be honest with you. I believe Master Radiant has a plan in allowing you to join. Master Radiant and I have tried for some time to temper Master Smiling Hawk. Normally I wouldn't speak openly about such things, but you are new, and your skill will draw. Good. You'll need to speak with each of the brothers and ask them to fight with you. I'm sure they'll... Once you've defeated all the brothers...
So you're the one who was challenging our novices earlier. That might impress Master Ra- I'm 6th Brother Gao Shan. If you think you can defeat a disciple of Master's... Alright, follow me. That was lucky. I'll be ready for you next time.
You certainly taught us a thing or two about fighting. I'm just glad you did.
You filthy little swine! Look what you've done! Do you think I have...
Yes, mistress.
Get out! Get out of... This isn't a public restaurant. We only serve... Well, good for you. Questions about what? Me? Is this some ploy to get an extra serve? I am the headmistress here at the school. I organize everything that these witless fighter. It's a thankless job. You're the student, you tell. Learning and fighting. They are very good at both, but put any one of them in a room with a lady and they just wither away. What's the point in teaching a man to learn and fight if he can't? Masters? Ha! I'm the only master of this school. Those other two hide in their rooms all day long doing... How can you be master of anything when you never participate? It's unnatural. Of course, it wasn't all... There was only one master once. Makes... Good.
You must be the new student. I'm 5th Brother Shan. It would seem Master Radiant is up to his tricks again. Regardless, you've defeated 6th Brother, so we can spar. Would you care to try your... Good.
Long sword! I am...
Thank you for the opportunity to learn from you.
Hello, my name is Fourth Brother Yu, and you must be the new prodigy. Since you've defeated Fifth Brother, I've been trying to find that out myself. Master Smiling Hawk was the last to speak with Second Brother. Third Brother told me that Master Smiling Hawk sent Second Brother into the city on an errand, but nobody saw him leave the school. I fear Second Brother has run into trouble. Let's go. Very impressive. I could...
Okir okun wan pifir ir witiwik. Ok ni gua ir kwa nawara irok wosai. Sata asuni.
Thank you, Third Brother, that is all. You are dismissed.
Sata kwa air noroki ir tana.
So, you are the new student I have heard so much about. Rarely does someone so young display the ability that you have shown. I noticed that you did not come from one of our usual schools. Do you mind if I don't think I've heard of him. Nevertheless, he obviously taught you well. You have talent. And with Second Brother's death, we have need of a new brother. I asked him to do something for me. He refused. Let me be blunt. Master Radiant is holding this school back. He's holding me back. Radiant is weak. He follows the way of harmony. His methods are slow and pitiful. This school belongs to me. I want Master Radiant removed. I would deal with it myself, if I could. However, Radiant is a unique. You are the only one here capable of defeating Master Radiant. To begin with, you'll have to deal with First Brother Kai. Destroy him, and you'll only be left with Radiant. So, First Brother is already winning you over, I see. He is pathetic, and so is his precious master. Do as I ask, and I will teach you things that no... Simply kill First Brother. You are a fool! You could have had everything.
Ognigua ir.
My stun! Stone Immortal! Longsword!
Oh no, you.
Do not disgrace yourself further, Third Brother, except... That was quite a match. I've never seen Third Brother Rinshan fight that well. It certainly didn't look easy from where I was standing, but nevertheless, you did beat him. Master Radiant was sure you would prevail. He asked me to bring you to him once you defeated Third Brother. You won't have to... Come, let's go see him.
Sisae Pawao, Tikotro Tuaso. Tofuia, Tawita ear, Ukarashita will. Ipaner Nuku Iwa ear, Nikasanaria. Usair Coconato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatuyo, Coca. Uno will na no ba yesu. Isana yuyo, Konir Puk no Sankud Nano Wana Nyapir. Ipanar nuku iwa ir, nikasanarir, iruru ninua sa irkana.
Sairos Theosiat, Sarorasi Payu.
Master, I never...
Sairos Theosiat, Sarorasi Payu Karir.
Tawe ir kawana ir sunir ipoki. Niato nonapadi irovir, koni ugnawata ir. Sa ir yagowak, kokonato sir ipanoneniku. Wo anania ifewir uk sonorok noka uk snapir. Konir fuk no sankut na no hona napir. Isana yuyo. Wo nakapir sari awaf. Van sira suorofos isino. You could ni kun uno sa ir son could noka ukyo. Tawe ir kawana ir suni. O nikasuri ir kwana no koni ugnawata ir niknipi ir. Nararo na pirapir ni niktakatashi. You could ni kun uno sa ir son could noka ukyorir. Ir kana. O nikasuri ir kwana no sa ir. Ipanar nuku iwa ir. Iruru ninua sa irkana. Sata tawe ir wonawa fukuno sukut nia awafawa ir. Ikirnik tine piru wo iferek uk sun puno. Wo sun puno no yapapap nasia wir sa ir wuth. Niato nonapadi irovir. Nararo na pirapirni. Niktakatashi. Sata tawe ir wonawa fukuno sukut nia awafawa irkana. O nikasuri ir kwana no kasa. Tawe ir kawana ir suni ir ipoki. O no yu iwakitsu sa iroko wa shosi. Sa ir yakowak kokonato.
I should have killed you sooner. You had such promise, but in the end... Fortunately, I do not require you to be afraid in order to kill you. Radiant is dead. His time has passed. Now is the time for the living. Help me destroy him. Now you see why I need you. You have the power to deal death to... I will give you one chance to change your mind. I liked you, and I had so hoped... Work. Now I will give you a demonstration of true skill. Unfortunately, you won't be around long enough to learn from it.
Stone immortal!
Ukir rufa ni nikerpa. Wo ufna ak...
No, third brother. I have a much better use for you.
Ukir rufa ni...
Now we will
You will fall here! Stone immortal! Longsword! Master Smiling Hawk! You killed him!
What? No! First Brother sent me to find you. Master Radiant and First Brother are waiting for you.
Master, why must you leave? I still have so much to learn from you, and we need a strong master to rebuild the school. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, well, this never would have happened. It seems to me that you're the one who should receive this honor.
Niato unonabadi irovir. Irkana. Taui ir kuana ir sunir ipoki. Tasiir dintu. Funye wowosi ye wo tahufu. Wowo sun ponono. Yapapap nasia uir sa ye uth.
I would speak with you alone, Master Radiant. If you wait outside, I will join you in a minute. There you are. Master Radiant has gone, and I'm left to lead this school on my own. I'll miss him very much, but at least we are rid of Smiling Hawk. I wanted to thank you for all you've done, but I also wanted to show you some items that belong. You're welcome to visit the school and spar with us whenever you like. The students need someone like you to... And I should...
It's about time somebody dealt with that rogue Smiling Hawk. Of course, now I have to clean up the mess you two made.
Hello again. Well, but now that you've dealt with Smiling Hawk, maybe they... Here.
I love playing in the city. There's so many places to see.
Woufna akna ir Yakowa krui ni rui kuperfita.
Please, Purveyor, don't send me in there. I'm scared those things will...
Quernurk apayir. Quanurk aknir. Ni mo wowirika titarir.
No! I will go.
Siyir sukut afknewo kup kipsitir sunurk.
The city can be a harsh place for children, but we don't...
What do you want? You're working for Purveyor Shuji, aren't you? Please don't tell me. I'm sorry. I'm just a... Thanks, but I need to find a way to kill spirits. Purveyor Shuji wants me to fetch an artifact from an emperor's... The Purveyor's... He threatened to sell my mom to slave traders. Really? It would be very... Thank you. The tomb is over in the necropolis. The door is locked, but if you really think you can get rid of the ghost... Great! I'll wait by the steps of the...
His own master died at his hands, and he had fellow students kidnapped.
Always a pleasure. Yes, I heard that Fading Moon's arsons had ended. Excellent work. Burning the poor is... Yes, of course they do. And they shall have exactly... Here's your Is there anything else? I know little more than what the Honorable Lotus Assassin presents. Not as such. The Lotus Assassins want to deal with... Right.
If you think you've seen this person, you must report it to the authorities at once. It is your duty.
This is the ministry...
Please, Minister Sheng is in no mood to speak. I have heard Judge Fang. What if the new head of the Ministry of Harmony hates me even more than Fang? It could be Judge Fong. That would be bad. Or Judge Feng. That would be worse. Or maybe even Judge Fyung. Alas, Sheng is not so delusional as to believe in...
Sheng's pretty protective of that honor gift. Must have cost him a fortune.
I'm sorry, I can't speak with you now. The teachings of Sagacious Tian are available to anyone.
Lost?
I hope you're not here to pester me. I'm a very busy, important, and educated... All manner of studies. The history of dramatic systems, applied theology, and, not that you... Well, you see, drama can be broken down into several systems, and I study the... Oh, it's all very... That's how you know I'm a scholar, you see. Well, there's the new system, of course, but everyone knows that. Then we have the, old system, which, as you may surmise, is no longer... That's a brief summary of my latest work, at any rate. Well, it's the application of the study of theological things, isn't it? For instance, knowing about spirits and then finding a... Well, no, not really. This is the study of applied theology, not the application of studied theology. That's something else entirely. Of course not. I'm... You're here to hunt me down, then. I don't suppose... I was unjustly accused. I simply petitioned Lady Rento for some... She agreed, but her husband flew into a rage when he found out. It's not fair. And if you were a decent person, you'd help me get out of this city instead of taking me... You need more proof than my pathetic attempt to pose as a scholar? How about the Not that anyone but Lady Rento will confirm that for you. Still, it should be... We should go see Captain Sen right away if you're sure. Is now... The only easy way out of this city is through the gate that... However, if I disguise myself as a mercenary and sneak... Just tell him that I've already escaped, and I'll get...
Citizen, I hear there is progress in the search for creative Yukon. A scholar ran out of... How did he get past me? He couldn't access a flyer. What is that man doing? Are you certain he's gone? Would a bit of silver... What do you say? Look at that tart swinging her hips for that mercenary. I can't see how Yukon slipped past us. Did he bribe one of my agents somehow? Well... Well, if you say so. Despite Lord Rento's insistence to the well, that brings an end to our pursuit of two... Of course.
A great bounty hunter to have dealt with 2 cases in so little time. There is another in this city with a price on her head. A richer price than those 2. Her name is Aishi the Mournful Blade, and you can find her at the Black... She is accused of most crimes, and several had to be invented to account for her actions. She is a terror upon the face of the Empire. Murder, theft, and worse. Yet never a smile or... I watched her walk into this city because I want you to know. My role in this matter is...
We shouldn't let a criminal run free.
When you reach her, you should ask her for her story.
My name is Aishi, the Mournful Blade. And if that one didn't listen to me, I hope... I have a tale to finish. I see no need to tell it to anyone but myself. Stranger, if you continue to talk to me, I will stand up and face. So be it. You're not what I expected. Harmony surrounds you and flows out into the world as you pass. I have a story I would share with... Do you know anything of me? Anything of the terror that is Aishi, the mournful blade? In my years in this empire, I have been a wanted criminal, a bandit, a murderer, and worse. I have burned entire towns to the ground to avenge some petty dispute between lords and led men to slaughter peasants by the score for their meager possessions. It is all too easy to lose your conscience once you have denied it. I was not always like this, but I remember all too well how my descent began. My father died when I was still a girl, and with him gone, I felt no sense of direction. I had no other family to turn to, and so I was alone. I met a boy. He was a natural leader. He had drive and direction. I was in love. He used to enjoy tormenting the children of our village, and I thought it was all fun. Then, one day, he pushed a young boy into the river outside of town. It was fast-moving and would have swept the child away, but he managed to grab hold of a rock. Why, indeed. In the intervening years, I've come to believe that it was more than simple horseplay. There was a gleam in my young man's eye that I cannot forget. The child screamed for help. His cries were shrill with terror, for he could not swim. I moved to help him, but I felt a hand on my arm. The boy I loved turned to me and said, "If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we have done. We have to let him go." Something in his voice. I believed him. That poor child was swept away in the current and was found dead downriver days later. We never told anyone what we had done, but I could never forget. If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we've done. We have to let him go. Simple words, but they still echo in my head even now. Nights are worse. I can't sleep for the screams of that boy as he washed away. I still hear them to this day. Whether that moment was mine or not no longer matters. I've done far worse since, always hoping to forget what happened. As if the cries of others would drown out that child's. That is why I have come here now. I am tired of my life, but at least I have lived it. He deserved to... If you came here because of the rich reward on my head, you may even know him. Captain... You know him. Until now, I wasn't sure how I... If you help me, I know how I can reach Sin. You need merely to escort me to his station by the gate. Once I have dealt with him, you shall have your bounty. They do not call me the Mournful Blade because I enjoy what I do. Years... Why else ask this boon of you? Let's go right and...
What is the meaning of this?
Hello, my love. Or should I call you by your rank now, Captain Sin? Surely it's been a very long time.
Aishi, what are you doing here? You're a wanted criminal. You can't be here.
It's time I paid for my crimes.
Well, it's good to see our new bounty hunter was able to bring you in.
No, I was weak. Otherwise, I would have ignored you by the river. I'm going to pay for my crime.
What?
Your men will be dead before they can get within 3 paces of me, Captain. Don't order them to their deaths. I already owe you 1 lifetime of pain. Do not bring more than that upon yourself.
She's mad! She means to kill me! Damn you both! You're both going to waste away between worlds!
Sin is dead. Dead like that poor boy we let wash. Stranger, I cannot thank you enough. I have touched I have only one more favor to ask. Face me now. I've been waiting for... Face me and let this battle be
Longsword!
Who are we to step in when a personal challenge is...
Captain Sin is... I wonder if they'll send another officer down here anytime soon. If not, this could be a long shift.
I hoped it would end this way. Here, take this. It's something... Aishi, the mournful blade, was my daughter. I think she must have found some peace now, and I can You couldn't tell? A spirit monk? One of your kind came for me many years ago. I told her that I wanted to see my daughter grow up. Your kind were shepherds of the dead, but that never meant you were heartless. She said I died before the gates to the underworld closed, but I couldn't let go. Every ghost slips into madness over time, but I will wait. What choice do I have? I have some idea of what you face. I have waited for more than 2 decades.
Good day again. You've done a great deal to aid me. If there's anything...
The grave what? Of course he was dead. The family wouldn't... That would be... You, Well, that's good, I guess. Business has been more lively lately with... Yeah. Yeah. Sure, here.
There. The ghosts are just... I was just thinking the same... The artifact is supposed to be in the room at the end of the tomb.
Longsword!
Legendary strike. Longsword.
More intruders. My tomb has lain sacrosanct for centuries, and now mortals tread on my very ashes. Your corpse will lie.
Legendary strike. Legendary strike. Spirit.
Getting out of here is going to be harder.
Legendary strike. Longsword.
Hurry! Kill them all before they kill us!
I am perfection. Spirit. Legendary. This is your downfall. Spirit. Legendary strike. Longsword. I must try a different. Legendary strike. Legendary strike. You cannot compare. Spirit thief. Legendary strike. Spirit thief. Legendary strike.
I can't believe we made it out of there. I wonder why Purveyor Shuji wants this bowl so badly. Doesn't make any sense. Conductor, cog, and a bit of iron. Don't play with the tiger. Whatever that means. Huh. Well, I'm glad it was useful to you. Thank you again for helping me.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't sit with you. We haven't talked for some time, and this is... I know you would, and there's nothing wrong with that, is there? Worry alone does not... It just means I care, which is more than I feel I have been allowed to show in a long time. You have shown me that, and I am grateful. Hope, as soon as we get the information the princess wants, we can get to the palace and rescue Master Li. After that, perhaps we can go back to a simpler kind of life.
Ah, I was told to expect a new recruit, and you fit the description. Well done braving the necropolis. A troublesome walk, but it weeds out the weak. I am the Watcher, and this is the fortress of the Lotus Assassins. It was built amid the graves of 1,000 generations, the tomb of the Emperor at its core. Come, I will show you to the Hall of Induction. If you have servants, they will be allowed to accompany you. But you are responsible for their actions. Formed from the defunct Order of the Lotus Assassins are an extension of the Emperor, as dictated by Death's Hand, and implemented by Grand Inquisitor Jia. Thanks to her direction, we are becoming the face of power in the Empire. The Imperial Army will soon be stationed only at taverns and fish markets. The great Golem army constructed here will spread across the Empire. Our masters will be all-powerful. You will Master Gang is one of our trainers. He will be your master as you seek to become an assassin. He is harsh, but his knowledge will be invaluable to you. You will find him at the opposite end of the Hall of Induction, near the... Go to your teacher,
Find Master Gong. Once we are close enough to the heart of the assassins, we can prove Death's Hand is behind this Golem army.
Kop awuka inir, o afawapi. Ok niknak ir katlik no yok, wo nik fetai ye.
With the rise of the golems, we acolytes have fewer opportunities.
Kop awuka inir.
We are losing status to the golem army, and you want to take more attention away from us? I think you need to prove your worth.
Do you think yourself worthy of making such a...
Wuwir aki thita hirir koni... Utarawi ir, kupkitir, okir...
More blood to
Legendary strike!
Wo ofno aknati nir sasi ir yawak orui.
So, there is no discouraging you. You have come to the heart of these. I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my... You have shown little interest in my warnings. Whose side is worthy of having me? Is your motivation so clear now that you walk these halls? Go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the assassins.
Be careful of him. I never believe...
What is this?
It takes some time for their eyes and skin to adjust. For the first few weeks, they...
What do you want, Acolyte? We've done our work for the day and don't... We keep the Golem Press functioning. Without us, the machines could not keep up the ambitious pace that Grand Inquisitor Gia has set.
It takes 2 minds, 2 pairs of hands to control the inner structures of the press. You fools just...
You would not understand the complex balance of gears and sorcery that makes it function, even fly. By the will of the Emperor, Death's Hand had it created.
With parts stolen...
That's nonsense. Not everything our craftsmen create...
I do what I must. I cannot complain.
Ukia kupa bithitel soki kustan fatiwe ia. Wonoa ea sususatia son sifon. Oifo ia uksonkov no. Koni uk noea kup. Oifo ia uksonkov no go isansia. Wokuketita sumpono, sathwa kawi ia if ikakahia wo no kakihe. Ni wo sosawa ia wa tasi no.
You are falling behind, gang. Grand Inquisitor Gia is not happy, therefore I am not happy. If your work does not improve, I will have to stop taking credit for it. The latest battalion of golems stand idle because of you. If the production of the Jade Golem is delayed again, perhaps your... I trust I have made...
Yes, Master Shin.
I thought so. Do not let anything delay you further. It would... Yes, an abs...
What do you want? So help me if you're... Wait, no. You are the one I was told to expect. You are no assassin yet, fool, despite what you may have achieved outside. If you survive, then you will be an assassin. For now, you are... Follow me down to the central chambers when you are ready to begin your indoctrination. Damn the heavens for the fools I lead. I am destined to suffer for their incompetence. The old Scorpion had one of his followers shatter a spirit shard during training. There are ghosts everywhere. You, New Blood, get over there and occupy those ghosts until I can get a real Lotus.
He has no confidence in you.
Go on. It's your first sacrifice for your...
If permitted to serve, I would give my life as a Lotus assassin.
Greetings, young Lotus acolyte. Our order has existed for 20 years. I have chronicled our new... True secrets are held only in the mind. I will answer within the limits of what someone of your rank... All you are allowed to know of your masters is that Death's Hand is the will of the Emperor, and Grand Inquisitor Gia rules this place for him. Obey their wishes when they are made obey. You may, however, ask about your master. A thoroughly average assassin relegated to indoctrinating acolytes. Due to his fate, his mediocrity is magnified by the successes of Master Shin, an assassin who arrived at the same time and has catapulted. Coincidentally, Master Shin is the one who personally documented many of Gong's failures. You are permitted to know that Death's Hand returned from Dirge as the Emperor's trusted confidant after all others around him proved to be traitors. After defeating the Drought, the Emperor was no longer a slave to the natural order of things. The Order of the Lotus was quickly transformed from its weak role under Prince Qin. Death's Hand was the new way, and those who disagreed were destroyed. Master Gong has been lax in indoctrinating you. No doubt he wants to make... Soon you will have nothing else but your life here. All who did were killed, except one who first hid his doubt. On a mission to cleanse a traitor's family, he rejected... The bodies were unrecognizable. More have died to him over the years, but few remain who know his face. He escaped death, but there is no greater penalty for a Lotus. No doubt many of his years have been worse than death. Once you are true... His name is not spoken to the acolytes. You must There are few fates worse than being... Slaves continue to be brought to the fort. Operations in... Good.
Well, if we are Uksunur.
Another of Gong's weakling act.
11, 12, does it matter? Worth?
Go on, then. Let's see how you fare.
Legendary stuff.
The ghosts are gone? Recruits are rarely of use before we strip them of their outside identities, but you beg a more interesting application. Your duties would normally include a period of deprivation in a cell until every hint of self and identity was stripped of. I need a favored protege, someone willing to risk everything in my service. I will preserve your intellect, allow your inventive mind to remain. One is your duty anyway. The other is something to secure your future at the heart of the Assassins. Lotus acolytes are utterly expendable. You deserve better. You must operate the Soul Extractor, past the room where you fought the ghosts. In the coming weeks, you will help swell the ranks of the Empire's glorious Golem army. Golems are fueled by the souls of the dead. The recently dead, it turns out, make far more obedient and powerful golems, especially if brutally killed. We no longer mine the necropolis for souls that linger near their resting place. We butcher slaves instead, and extract their soul. Tonight we require a shard of exceptional quality for a Jade Golem that will control the latest battalion of golems. You clearly deserve better than the short life of a regular acolyte. Your ability surprised me. Kill Master No. Losing an exceptionally talented servant like you is of no benefit to me. Even if
We are tools to be cast aside, but if it gets us closer to our...
The politics of the Lotus Assassin Order are complicated. It's all right if murder is suspected, so long as it appears deserved because of incompetence. That is your task to figure out, Acolyte. This is a dangerous place. Find a way for him to have an... Talk to my acolytes at their stations, in the Golem Press Room and the Soul Extractor. These are dangerous machines. Find a sharp... Return to me when you have an idea for an appropriate accident. I don't care what it is. Remember your tasks, Acolyte. Create a spirit shard in the extraction chamber for the Jade Golem, and find a creative... You can also seek training from Acolyte Trainer Guang. I'm sure you are her superior.
An acolyte of Gong's, hmm? So am I. Let's keep it non-lethal for now. Good. Remember, no killing blows.
This is your job!
Well, you would appear to have more than a passing knowledge of combat. I could almost see some...
Yes, you were. I knew this acolyte was something special, but you, New Blood, you will be the trainer now. When I am promoted, you will train all my acolytes. You, assist...
It would seem that you have taken over my duties. In truth, I did not like being a trainer. Life for any of Master Gong's acolytes is rough and short, but especially so for trainers. Master My duties, your duties now, include training Master Shin's personal entourage. In the past, if a trainer was too good, Shin had that trainer killed to keep Gong weak. I think one member of his entourage is a full Lotus assassin. I have survived by appearing You were supposed to train the attendants in his entourage. Some need it, but if you see... Besides, it wouldn't weaken Shin for long. I suppose he would be alone and more vulnerable if he had to fight right away. Accidents happen, and even the attendants in his entourage are just... However, you would probably find yourself training the hidden Lotus assassin in the next bout. Any skilled acolyte... Are you mad? Well, it doesn't matter. You're in a hurry to make enemies, aren't you? Very well. She is replacing one of the acolytes who did not return from Tian's Landing. There was no explanation. You can find her and all of the other attendants by the doors to the inner chambers. I have learned in...
you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Please consider giving me a follow. I would appreciate that as well. A good night.